Hello and welcome back to the farm. It's been a few weeks now since I recorded my last video. It's a nice sunny day. Weather's been really good recently. Only the last few days. A couple of days before that we had torrential rain again and it was non-stop. I know in my last video it was raining and then it stopped and then it was raining again, but it's been pretty crazy really, the rain. It's been non-stop, but luckily the weather forecast, a little bit of rain coming, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. And that's going to bring me on to my first job today. So with the rain happening, this old shed that I got with the farm, I noticed a few leaks. So I'm going to just go up on this ladder and we're just going to quickly fix this leak. And then I'm going to show you a few other things that has happened in the last 3 weeks or so, I think it is now, since my last video. So I'll just quickly come up here. Right, there it is, you can see that hole. So quickly I'm just going to fix this up. I brought myself just a tiny piece of corrugated sheet metal and some sealant, so I'm just going to quickly hammer this in, seal around the edges, and hopefully it'll just do the job. There's not really much else I can do, so hopefully this will just be a quick fix. Right, I think that should do it. It's not the best job, I'm not going to lie, but it's a lot better than what it was. It's a nice view from up here. As you can see, the builders are still working away. They've done quite a bit. They've levelled the land off really well, I've noticed. It's been quite a big job for them over this last few weeks just to do that. But they have levelled it off quite well, so we can see pretty much where it's going to be, hopefully. So it won't be long. Come Christmas time, New Year's, hopefully I'll be sitting in my nice new living room. I'll have an actual bed to sleep in and a proper shower, and I'll be able to look out over to the lake after an odd day's graft and take it easy. Can't wait. Right, so safely let's just go down here. Right, that should do. Yep, happy with that. Just put this down somewhere here and then I'll figure out a place to put it in a bit. Right, so that's the first job done for the day. Not too bad. Next thing I want to do is I want to show you where £15,000 worth of money has gone. If you've got a keen eye, you've probably noticed that I've spent some money. And I've finally gone and got that pasture. So what I decided to do in the end was obviously buy some kind of structure in the middle of the pasture and somewhere to store, you know, a bit extra slurry and a bit extra manure. Put some fencing in. So we'll just stop the car here so we don't damage the field where they're going. This nice lush grass for them. We've fenced off quite a big area for the cows. So this is where they'll be spending the summer. Put in just a small slurry tanker underneath, and an area where I can get some more manure if I need storage for that. Nice solar panel up there, and then the water trough, a few bits and bobs. But it's a nice shed that's been put up around it. 15,000, I think it's not a bad deal at all. You can see why it cost 15,000. But the main thing is obviously they've now got an area where they can graze off in the summer, and we'll keep them nice and happy. So I think with the weather being promising, it's going to happen really soon. We're going to let the cows out, so that should be good. Just want to take this brush and put it inside over there just for what I'm cleaning out. Yeah, we'll just put it there with the spade. Should be alright there. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. great investment overall. It really is, and they've got nice open land, so couldn't ask for more. So I've also obviously put in a little dirt track, which wasn't too difficult, did that myself, and one that's going up around there. So we've got like this little field here for some grass, silage or hay, whatever we want to do, and same here again. And then up in the top I've been busy ploughing off another field for next year, so we've got another arable field to work on, which is really good. Gets a bit bumpy up here, so I'll just get out and quickly show you. It's a nice big field. I kind of did it on the area where it was most bumpy just because of the fact that, you know, we want a nice flat area for where the cows are, and the fields itself doesn't really matter about that. Just jump on my truck. So there's a little track going around to that entrance and exit, and I've also put a nice little dirt track that just goes around the field here. And obviously goes to the entrance and exit down here. Again, bumpy, but I did make it myself, and it is in the middle of the field. It wasn't that straight. Let's just say that it wasn't a flat field. This area over here where there was a lot of trees is still not growing back very well. I'm probably going to have to reseed this area if I want to put grass, but I'm also thinking that maybe I could put something here in the future, like a little shed or something. But I know that in my plan I need somewhere to store bales. When we do the grass bales, silage bales, and obviously the hay bales, we're going to need somewhere to store that. Originally my plan was to maybe just put some in there, but I don't think that's going to be big enough. So this area here I think will be perfect for just a nice little shed. It'll fit lush against this wall, and I think it'll do a cracking job, so probably going to put a shed there. Right, so there's two main jobs that I need to do today. The first one is I need to spread fertiliser on my 3 oat fields, and then the next job is to go up to Earls and spread some herbicide on the cornfield. And I checked that yesterday and I realised that it's actually growing really well. I was going to do the herbicide first, but I'll tell you what, we'll do our field first and then we'll move over to Earls. Hopefully we won't do too much damage to the crop. We'll find out. I'll just quickly test. Yeah, we're going to damage it. Bit late on fertilising this time round. I don't want to damage my yield. With them out, I can't really afford to go and get some narrow tyres. I know the ground's probably, it's had lime on it and one load of fertiliser. I think I'm going to have to not fertilise this time for a second time and just hope that we get a good yield. With everything that's been going on the farm, all the construction work and everything and all the rain, it's just meant that I've not had much chance to do what I should have been focusing on. So, oh well, it happens. It's part of being a farmer. Right, so what we'll do, because we can't obviously fertilise the oat fields, we're going to go up to the shop. We're going to buy some herbicide for the sprayer, and we'll go up to Earls and we'll spread the field, and then hopefully after we can spread some fertiliser as well. That's the plan. Also, while I'm up there, I want to have a look at maybe trying to find a second-hand wrapper. I know I've got a pit full of silage, but going forward I'd like to start making silage bales. I think it'd be useful for me. And we want to take out, you know, a rat bale when they're out feeding in the summer pasture. Oh, I can see they put some signs up. Getting that advertisement out there. Just quickly swing around. Right, I'm going to buy this herbicide. I won't ask Earl to pay anything towards it. I think I should contribute something at least. I know I'm doing all the work, and I know the deal was that he'd get all the equipment and anything that we needed, but I think it's only fair. And I can use it after anyway, if we don't use it all. Alright, Dave. Right, so they've just brought it outside for me. It cost me $2,500 for 3,000 litres. It's expensive stuff really, but we had to get it, so can't complain. Pretty good stuff. Right, so they did tell me that I can use this. I also looked at a second-hand wrapper that they had. It was actually really nice, and it was $7,500, so not too expensive. I mean, there's probably cheaper out there, but I think for the quality of it, it was really impressive. It wasn't that used, so I think going forward we need to try and get the money for that sooner rather than later. Obviously, it's not something I'd probably buy now just because of the fact that I've got 11,000. I'll probably wait till harvest time, see what income we get, and then that should be alright. That'll be alright. Right, so let's get this back down the farm, fill up the sprayer, and then head to Earls. So we'll go pick up the sprayer, and then I'm going to have to get the front loader attachment onto the New Holland and then get the pellet fork on there, and we'll take it off. Definitely an old school sprayer. Do you know what? In all fairness to it, it's actually done a really good job since I've had it. Right, so I'll just go and get the New Holland and we'll quickly take it off. Right, so I'll just quickly fill her up and then I'll store her away. Right, I should do. It took about half of the IBC, so we're all full now. So what I'll probably do is I'll do all the spraying first, and then we'll leave it 3 to 4 hours, maybe something like that. Give all the herbicide a chance to soak into the soil, and then we'll do the fertilising after. We don't really want to be doing the fertilising straight after. With the fertilising being solid kind of pellets, it'll take a lot longer after that to soak that into the soil. And with the rain that's going to be coming up overnight, that'll be perfect timing, I think. I'll just park this here. We'll just go quickly speak to Earl, just to let him know I'm here. See what he thinks of the crop. Like I said, I looked at it yesterday. It actually looks really impressive. These hybrid maize seeds have actually turned out really nice. Really nice looking crop. Yeah, so we'll see what he thinks. Right, so I've just spoke to Earl. He's just as impressed as me. He thinks it looks really good. So he's happy with it, and I've let him know that I'm going to start the spraying. I said I'd do the fertilising later on today, so he's happy. That looks good enough to me.
Everything that brought me alive, going wrong like nonsense, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi.
Right, so that was really easy in the end. Did a good job of it. Looks like we won't have any problems with weeds going forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up outside here. I'm going to go sit with Earl for a few hours. He won't mind. Saves me going back home and then popping up again later. And then I'll come outside, have a quick check, see what it's like. If it's ready for fertilising, we'll do it. If not, we'll have to leave it till another day. But hopefully it should be alright. Right guys, so it's been a few hours now. And to be honest, the ground's still sodden with the herbicide. So it's not going to be a very good idea to spread the fertiliser yet. So we're going to have to leave it till another day. It's a shame, but there's no point in putting fertiliser on if it won't, you know, soak into the ground and have any effect if this herbicide's still soaking in. We need to probably leave it a day, let it dry out, and then come back and do the fertilising. So I've noticed that the forecast on my phone just changed to rain soon. Now, it's midsummer. I haven't let the cows out. The pasture's ready. Even though it's going to rain, I think now's the time to let the cows out. So I'm going to go back, park up the sprayer, and then we're going to get the trailer out. I'm going to take the cows out, and hopefully they'll be really happy and roaming free. Right, and so I've backed up the trailer. It's all ready to go. Don't think they've got a clue what's happening, but hopefully it'll be exciting for them to get out and stretch the legs. Right, and girls, come on, get in the trailer. Right, so they're all in. I'm just going to close up the trailer now, and then we'll take them out to the field. Right, come on girls, this is where you're going to spend the summer. Quickly before the rain starts. Right, so they're outside now. Grazing, happy. All 9 of them. In good health. Give them a quick check over. And you can tell that they're really relieved to be out and stretch the legs, so I'm glad for them. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly just throw the drone up and we'll get some aerial shots, see what it looks like. And I'll end the video after that, so before I go, thanks for watching. See you next time.